This is The Brief on the Great Ruler, episode 511. Okay, so after 2 months training on Jade Heart Island, Muchen, Ruoli, and Lingxi, well, they're at a big turning point, gearing up for this super dangerous, ancient battlefield. It holds keys to their future power, you know? First up, they're eyeing the Sheng Yuan realm. Now this place, it's an ancient battlefield, yeah, but incredibly deadly. We're talking over 10 heavenly sovereigns, like the absolute top dogs, died there, plus a dozen powerful demon kings. But it's also full of incredible stuff, legacies, top-tier heavenly treasures left behind, so highly sought after. Second, Ruoli makes this really smart strategic move. She's going to compete for this goddess candidate spot in the influential Taoxi clan, mostly to convince their elder, Shi Yan, to send both her and Muchen into that Sheng Yuan realm. Why? To get some heavy-hitter clan support for Muchen against the tough Futu clan. And Muchen? He finds out a Futu clan ancestor died there. So now he's laser-focused on getting the 8 Pagoda art, a legendary martial art. He needs it to bridge the power gap, take on heavenly sovereigns, and finally rescue his mother. Finally, Muchen himself? He's leveled up big time. After 2 months, he's so close to becoming a heaven-grade spirit array master. That's a really high-level magic formation expert. Plus, he found diagrams for 2 powerful arrays, the advanced Flaming Roar array and the seriously terrifying Sun-Slaying array. This last one? It's Dajing Shen level. Think god-tier magic. Scares even heavenly sovereigns. Shows his potential is just rocketing. So, with new powers and tricky plans, Muchen and Ruoli are heading into the Sheng Yuan realm. Brace yourselves for some serious danger and maybe legendary opportunity.
This is the brief on the Sheng Yuan continent and the Great Thousand Palace. Okay, so we're diving into a really crucial front line, the Sheng Yuan continent. Super dangerous, yeah, but it's the Great Thousand Worlds, their whole dimension ultimate defense against relentless interdimensional demon invaders. Okay, first, the Sheng Yuan continent itself. Incredibly perilous, but vital. Not a normal continent, more a lower realm border world turned battleground. Loads of powerful warriors, even elite heaven sovereigns, died fighting demons there. Unstable dimensions, demons everywhere. A brutal, active frontline, key for survival. Second, it has protectors, the Great Thousand Palace. Top authority centered on Shenyang City. Biggest city guarded by a crazy powerful ancient magic shield, a grand spirit array. Experts can't break it. The palace, founded by the eternal heavenly emperor to unite against invasions, gathers huge power, registering heaven sovereigns as guests, the strongest as elders. Finally, motivation, the demon-slaying score. Kill demons, earn points. Trade points for great stuff. Treasures, top martial arts, or heavenly deity bodies. Think legendary power-ups. High score? Senior Demon Slayer status. Guest title. Legend King Tian? First demon slaying kin ever. Killed a celestial demon king. Shows the huge risks and rewards. So yeah, this system, born from conflict, keeps rallying serious power against that ongoing demon realm threat.
Okay, this is The Brief on the Great Ruler, episode 513. All right, so we're jumping right back into the Great Ruler anime. What's going on with Muchen and his crew? Well, they're hitting the Sacred Origin continent, and things are getting pretty intense. New powers, some surprise run-ins, you know how it goes. Okay, first up, the Mired Thousand Tower. Think of it like a watchtower, right? Run by the big deal Myriad Paths Palace to keep an eye on the demon clan. Muchen's group gets there, guided by this super strong expert, Elder Shi Yan. And get this, they pick up these demon slaughter tokens. Basically, they're guest passes, let them trade stuff, and they get points for taking down demon clan folks. Oh, and the guy handing them out looks like some sleepy old dude, but nope. Turns out he's a really high-level branch manager, another top-tier expert. Second thing, remember Wen Xingjian from that big 5-grade academy competition? Well, she pops up again. Muchen and Luo Li run into her. And here's the kicker. Turns out she's from the Huan clan. Yeah, that Huan clan. They're ancient, super powerful, and now a major player in the Myriad Paths Palace. So her family's backing, that seriously ups the ante. And finally, hold on to your hats, because some really old-school power just walked in. We're talking the Futu clan. 3 powerful groups show up at the tower, and Muchen spots their symbol, that 9-layered pagoda. These guys are one of the 5 ancient clans.
So yeah, things just got way more complicated and dangerous for Muchen and everyone. So the Sacred Origin continent, it's turning into a real hotspot, you know? Big names, ancient clans, all showing up. Looks like some serious clashes are definitely on the horizon for Muchen.
This is the brief on the Great Ruler, episode 514. So, imagine this, a super tense meeting at the 10,000 Factions Hall. Then, boom, three really powerful groups from the Futu clan arrive. We're talking TNZ Zun level martial artists. And instantly you can just feel the tension spike. Conflict is definitely brewing. Okay, first up, let's talk about that dramatic entrance of the Futu clan. You've got these two elders, Mo Ying and He Guang, and the elegant Sheng Yuan leading the way. Now, these aren't just any figures, they all possess TNZ Zun power, which is a huge deal. Their presence alone just smothers the hall in pressure. It's pretty clear they're there on serious business, probably about reclaiming some powerful technique. Second, the focus snaps right over to Muchen. Turns out he's known as the Futu clan's Calamity child. Basically, bad news, because he has their sacred techniques, but isn't officially part of the clan, you know? But here's the kicker. Qing Qian, one of those powerful elders, she's actually his mother's sister. Yeah, his aunt. That throws a whole complicated family mess into this already intense standoff. Finally, Muchen doesn't back down. Not even a little. Even though he's being hunted and called a calamity, he just flat out refuses to surrender. He actually vows to rescue his mother and basically take down the Futu clan. So now he's not just up against the elders, but also the clan's top young fighters, Qianluo and Mo Xin, who were just itching to capture him. Muchen's bold stand against the ancient Futu clan, well, it kicks off his huge quest to reclaim his family line and save his mother.
This is The Brief on the Great Ruler, episode 514. Okay, picture this. You're in the 10,000 Factions Hall, right? Suddenly, these three really imposing groups from the ancient, powerful Futu clan just arrive. And leading them? Martial artists packing Tian Zhizun power. That's, legendary strength, and boom, the tension just absolutely skyrockets. You can feel it. First off, you've got this dramatic entrance from the Futu clan, led by two powerhouse elders, Mo Ying and He Guang, and also the elegant King Chen. All three possess that immense Tian Zhizun power. And seriously, the pressure in the hall is just suffocating. It's clear they're here for business, probably about some really important sacred technique Muchen now has. Second, the focus snaps right over to Muchen. Turns out the Futu clan calls him their Calamity child. Why? Well, because he holds their sacred techniques without their official nod, making him a perceived threat, But get this, the kicker is King Chen, one of those powerful elders. She's actually his aunt, his mother's sister. Talk about intense family drama mixed into this standoff. Finally, Muchen, he makes this incredibly bold challenge. Despite being hunted, labeled a calamity, he's having none of it. He flat out rejects surrender. He actually vows to rescue his mother and overturn the Futu clan. So now he's facing not just the elders, but also the clan's ambitious young prodigies, Qianluo and Mo Xin, who are pretty eager to capture him. Muchen's defiant stand against the ancient Futu clan really kicks off this dramatic quest to reclaim his lineage and rescue his mother.